Um. All right, this is week 4, VDL versus my homie Starshooter. Um. So he didn't bring Snorlax, Shedinja, and there was another mon. What was it? Torracat. I believe it was Torracat that he didn't bring, as well as Snorlax and Shedinja. Um. I thought that Snorlax would come over. Why not? Because it was a good pivot into Rotom and Torn, etc. But I didn't bring Primeape because Corviknight and Slowbro can always come in on it, and it just doesn't do anything to those mons. But for this matchup, I brought Choice Scarf Garchomp. My thought process was if he brought Scarf Hydreigon, or because it also outspeeds Coco. So I just figured Scarf Garchomp was pretty good. It also beats potential Scarf Nidoking, which I thought also could have come for Garchomp and Torn, but we brought Assault Vested Torn again. The reason we brought it was because Hydra and Nidoking are very big threats to this team. Not a lot of switch-ins. So I figured AV Torn plus Audino can kind of just pivot around those mons very well, and it's just not a good time for my opponent. We brought Rotom with Will-O-Wisp, Overheat, Volt Switch, and Discharge with Boots. This set was just really good. Obviously, it allows Hydra to just subplot in front of it, but I didn't think that set would come because we have Garchomp, we have Torn, we have Audino, etc. Slowbro was Wakanberry. I think it was Ice Beam, Scald, Teleport, Slack Off. I don't know. I don't remember the moveset. I just know that we were Wakanberry because Coco, and also for the Nidoking. So if he was Banded Coco, we lived the Wild Charge. If he was Specs, we lived the Thunderbolt. If he was physical and we got a Scald Burn, that would be really really hype. And then Nidoking takes 60, I think, from Scald, which is also really good damage for Rotom and all that. I mean, yeah, I guess for Rotom, but other mons too. Audino was just max Spadef, max HP, Wish, Protect, Toxic, Knockoff. Actually, no, I think we had Thunderbolt because we wanted to at least do some damage to Corviknight to try to stall out the Roost PP as good as we could. I guess also because once we knock off the Slowbro item, we're not doing anything. And yeah, so Aggron was also max HP, max Spadef with Stealth Rock, Toxic, Heavy Slam, and I think Fire Punch. Fire Punch was for fucking Corviknight, yeah. We didn't have anything to hit Slowbro apart from obviously Toxic, but that was okay. And yeah. So Coco came, right? I figured it was either Specs or Banded in this matchup. I don't think it would be anything else. Maybe it could be Screens if he was the subplot Hydreigon set. Corviknight, I don't know. I felt like it would have been just Roost, U-turn, Taunt, maybe Defog, stuff like that. I didn't think it would be set up or anything. But funny enough, he did bring setup, so, Nidoking, I felt like it would just be Rocks 3 moves, Life Orb. If it was Scarf, then we had Scarf Garchomp. It was anything else than Audino, and I got even if it was Scarf, Audino and Torn still walled it, yo. So yeah. Hydreigon could have been one of two sets. It was either Scarfed or Subplot. Not really have to talk about that too much. Slowbro, probably. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is Mega Slowbro. This is Mega Slowbro. So it just had to be Mega, right? It was probably just Teleport, Slack Off, Scald, and then another move. Maybe Ice Beam. I don't know. It was Ice Beam, but when I was prepping, yeah. I don't know why not came. I didn't prep for this thing at all because I didn't need to. It does nothing. Yeah, that's what we. I don't know. I figured Snorlax would come instead of why not, but it is what it is. Why not? Didn't do anything this game. Spoilers, but yeah. So I'll start. I led, I believe, Slowbro or Torn because we can just pivot out for turn one. I think we led Slowbro because it literally beat any lead. So I read. Yeah, okay, we led Torn. Anyways, we just U-turned, I believe, or we Hurricaned. Yeah, we Hurricaned. Doing 49. Ice Beam, crit, and freeze. Yikes! Big yikers, bro. Big yikers. Um, that was obviously really fucking annoying because if we didn't get crit, I would have been fine with the freeze because we could have had another turn to just try to like U-turn on freeze or whatever. If he just crit me, that would have been fine because I would have probably just clicked U-turn or went for Hurricane to try to get the roll because he's forced into a slack off turn. So, yeah. So that was kind of unfortunate, but we just switch out. It doesn't really make a difference, I guess. He just kind of gets a free slack off here, and it's like a no drawback. No drawback. I had to switch. Audino, he slack offs, yeah. I think we just knock it off here, expecting him to switch. I don't know why I expected him to switch. I just felt like if I was in his position, I wouldn't have stayed in there, considering it doesn't do anything to me. Like we just regen out, and it's just stalling its PP. So I don't know. I felt like he would switch, so I just wanted to knock off. Yeah. He Thunder Waves us. Don't really care about that. Scalds us 22. Thunderbolt does 29. I figured he would probably just slack off. Yeah. So I U-turn. I do unthaw, which is really really good. I go slow, bro. He scalds us, and look at that. Look at that. First time it's a burn. First time it's a burn. Whatever, man. I think we just teleport here. I don't remember though. We also might have done something else. No, actually, I think we have Toxic. No, we teleport. Okay. We go Rotom. We do force this thing out. I think I click Will-O-Wisp here. Yeah. So getting the burn on Nidoking wasn't too big. The reason I clicked that instead of clicking Overheat was because in a chance that he went anything else really, like, because he didn't have to go Nidoking on a Volt Switch. He could have went Coco or Hydreigon or something else because he didn't want to risk the Overheat. But I click Will-O-Wisp. I don't want to stand here. So I go Audino. He does so Surf, which crits us. I don't care. I don't know. I think I just clicked. Oh yeah, I clicked Thunderbolt. So you don't have to leave me. No, you don't like. You don't have to leave me, but I did click Thunderbolt there. It wouldn't have made much of a difference. It just would have forced him to slack off. Not really, but he could have scalded, I guess. But yeah, I did click Thunderbolt there because I figured he was gonna switch out into this or Corviknight, and I wanted to get a bit of good chip on that. So he does scald here. At Thunderbolt. He's pretty much just gonna scald again, but I expect him to slack off, which I do make a good play in that. So I go this thing, I Mega Evolve and I Toxic. He scalds me. He does not get the burn, which is really good. I go Audino. He goes Corviknight. This was kind of it was kind of annoying. I was not going to Thunderbolt here. I wanted to knock off this thing's items. If it was like boots, I guess if it was boots, it wouldn't really matter. But if it was like leftovers or another item, I wanted to knock that off because yeah, he reveals being set up. So we knock off its leftovers. I go into Rotom here. Body press does not over half, so I know that I can freely click a move here. I go for Will-O-Wisp. He goes Nidoking. That's okay because I figured that he was probably gonna go Nidoking. But once again, I didn't want to overheat and him go like Hydra and then subplot me because that's just really fucking bad. So I just clicked Will-O-Wisp again. He goes Nidoking. I don't really care about that, to be honest, because I just go back into Torn or Audino and it's just cycle again. So I go Audino. He surfs, does not do anything. I think I wished here because I wanted to try and heal one of my mons back up. I think I went Rotom because I wanted to get it back. So this turn I clicked Overheat. I know that for a fact. He goes. Oh, actually no, I didn't. Wait, did I? Yeah, I know I clicked Will-O-Wisp again. I just have to play like that. He goes Hydreigon here as I Volt Switch. I didn't discharge there. So I went Audino over going into Garchomp. Because, oh, he goes Coco. You already saw that. But I went Audino over going Garchomp there because I figured that he'd have to scout for me being Scarf if he was Scarf. So I was like, alright, I'm just going to go Audino. If he switches out, then he's probably subplot because he didn't click U-turn, obviously. So if he switches out, he probably is subplot because he doesn't have U-turn. Catch what I'm saying? So I wish I go back into Rotom. Wild Charge does 38. So oh yeah, he reveals to be Grassy, not Grassy, Electric Seed. Okay, so my sister's being really fucking loud, so I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, he clicks Wild Charge with 38%. That shows that he's probably adamant. I didn't calc it. I didn't care enough to calculate, like, really, like, go into depth with calcs, but that reveals he was probably adamant. Unless he just got, like, a really high roll. But, so he goes Nidoking here. I collect Overheat. Getting rid of Nidoking was really big for Rotom because now it can always click Discharge or Volt Switch. It can always click Volt Switch when it comes in, right? It doesn't matter. So, that was really good for Rotom. Making that play was pretty pog. And yeah, so, yeah. He goes Hydreigon here. I think I just clicked Volt. No, I went Audino. He goes for Surf. I don't know what. I just don't know. At this point in the game, he going for Surf makes you think that he actually isn't subplot because if he was subplot Surf, Dark Pulse. Doesn't he just kind of lose to Skuntank in that sense? He's always walled by Audino, even if he's at like +4. Dark Pulse is only doing half. So we just kind of wish protect that thing. So I feel like at this point he might actually be choiced, but he just does not have U-turn, which is kind of cringe. But yeah, he goes, why not? I wish here. This is just like, I don't know what this play was on his part. Like, I'm not trying to bash him. I don't really understand this play. I click knockoff here, right? He goes Corviknight. Huh? I guess it stops me from getting a free wish into something because he went why not obviously, so I couldn't switch out. But I feel like at that point, wouldn't you just be safer to Encore and then sit up or something? But yeah, I go Rotom. He goes Hydra, which is a pretty good play. I go Audino. He clicks Surf. It's the same cycle. I think this time I go Torn. No, I don't think I did. I think I clicked knockoff. Yeah. This time I believe I went Rotom. No, I didn't. I stayed in. I think I clicked knockoff again, or I clicked Thunderbolt. Or I might have wished. Yeah, okay, I wished. He just keeps pivoting around, not sure why. I went Aggron. I know that since I'm max, I live what? Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, he's Earth Power. How does he go for that? Never mind. This time I go Torn, I believe. Oh yeah, I went Rotom. He turns. I think I could just clicked Whisper for free, or I just Volt Switched. Yeah, I Volt Switched. So his slow roll being that low means I kill it with Torn, right? But the problem is I have to click Hurricane because if he's max HP, max defense, U-turn doesn't even kill with the with my set because I was minus attack. So U-turn doesn't even kill. That's how it just shows how fucking fat this fucker is. So I had to click Hurricane here. If I missed, it was just like, oh, okay, whatever. But I hit, so that thing died. He goes Hydreigon. I know that since I'm AV, I live. 41% from Draco. I click U-turn. It's 45. I go Aggron. I think I just clicked Heavy Slam here. Or yeah. Oh, I went back into Road. Yeah, okay. Yo, I was cracked this game. What? I was so insane. Yo, yikes. Man, I really clicked this shot. I mean, I really went Rotom. I really made a double. 1 sec. Okay, we're not lagging anymore. Okay. He roosted. I clicked Discharge. At this point, I just spam Discharge because I don't care. So that does like 33. He paralyzed. I Volt Switch. I know that a Miracle is coming, so I just went Audino because I can just knock off or whatever. It does that does a pretty good amount, but I think I just knocked off. No, I wished. I think this time I go back into Rotom. He bulks up. I just spam discharge at this point in the game. I literally just spam discharge. Also, I want you guys to keep count of how many kills Rotom has. So he's got Nidoking, Slowbro. No, that was Slowbro was torn. So never mind. He has Nidoking. Um, is this gonna keep lagging? Is this gonna fucking be like this? Okay. So I just go until he gets paralyzed, but like right, yeah. So when he gets paralyzed, it's just it's pretty much GG. We kill this thing. The next one, yeah. I just spam discharge because there's no point not spamming discharge. He goes Coco. I think I just clicked overheat. No, he clicked roost. I clicked volt switch. Oh yeah, click will-o-wisp. Never mind. The EU turns is nothing. I think I clicked volt switch here. Right? Yeah. Okay. I go torn. He goes this. I U-turn. Go Rotom. Discharge kills something, pretty much, unless he goes Coco, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, Discharge kills this. He goes Hydreigon. I don't know why I went Torn. I guess I had to, yeah, Drake, okay. He goes Coco. Again, I'm not sure why. I go Rotom. I think I just clicked overheat and something died. Oh, that actually, never mind, it doesn't kill. So he just roots here again. I clicked Volt Switch if I recall. And I go, I don't even remember. I went Aggron, okay. And then Heavy Slam kills both of these, but I knew that I needed to give Rotom these kills, like the last kill. I just knew that Rotom needed to have it, because I'm just that guy, you know? I'm just that guy. Rotom had to have the last kill, because he wanted, he has to get 5 kills. It's just how it is. But he actually got 4 kills, because Torn killed Slowbro. So that's still 4 kills for Rotom. Pretty pog. So I go Torn just to see what he's gonna do. This is kind of being mean, I guess. But I just wanted Rotom to get the last kill. I probably could have given it to Torn as well, because he's our kill leader, and he could have just got another kill. But Rotom deserved the 4th kill, so he got the 4th kill. Discharge kills, it's GG. We got a 6-0 win, meaning that we are number 1 in rankings right now. Since the number 2 person already played their game, and the number 3 person as well, we cannot be beaten this week. So we are number 1 this week. If we win next week, we're still number 1. Unless, someone gets higher differential than us, but whatever. But yeah, pretty good. Nice 6-0. Rotom with 4 kills. Aggron and Torn with 1. That's GG to Mellow. That's Starshooter. Whatever you know him as. Or her, I don't even know at this point. But yeah, GG's. Young Rotom popping through, dishing out the L's. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.